Hi there, welcome to Big V TV. Great to have you with us. VYC Women, with thanks to our great friends at Moulton. And where's our sidekick today, mate? Robert Roberts is not with us.
Well, in the men.
Gone to birth, deaths and marriages to change his name, or Robert Roberts?
To something other than Rob Roberts, maybe.
Billy Williams, I don't know.
His team had a win on the weekend, so he might be...
had a win?
Yeah.
Out partying?
Might be out partying, you never know.
Here we go, Moulton VYC Women. Interesting result, this first one. Got to tell you,
wow,
did not see this coming. Nope. Eltham 70 defeated Dandenong 66. Tessa Norman with 16 for the Wildcats. Maxine Allen had 21 for Dandenong. Well, blow me down, Steve-O.
Big ups Eltham. Did not see this at all. Dandenong had been form side of the comp, but they now sit in third in the Watson Conference, so it's certainly a tough loss to take. But hopefully Eltham can take something out of this and sort of really rev up their season for the back half.
Well done, Wildcats. Well done. Bendigo 66 went down to Ballarat 79. Taylor Wynn 21 for the Rat. Maddie Sexton 27 and 11 had a great game for Bendigo. There's no love lost between these two. We know that. It would have been on for young and old, and I reckon Ballarat would have had their windows wound down and they would have been laughing their heads off as they drove through the streets of Bendigo on their way home.
That's it. They probably made their own sort of makeshift parade down the main street of Bendigo as they just went, strolled themselves out.
Hanging their singlets out the windows.
Yep, sort of, waving their singlets and their scarves and everything they had there, and would have gone probably 5 kilometres just slower than they usually would, just to make sure it's
10 at least.
Yeah, just to make sure the time continued. Just let them know.
They would have stopped at every red light, happily, just tooting the Bendigo faithful.
Very nice. Very
Hawthorn
nice.
80 defeated Bulleen 46. Now Hawthorn's got the wood on Bulleen.
Yep,
we saw them with a massive late comeback against Bulleen at Bulleen. They've stitched them up here again. Taya Kelly, had 21 for Hawthorn. Beth Theodore 13 and 7 for Foxy's girls. Well done, Hawthorn.
That's the thing.
Richie and the crew down there, very, very good.
Well done to Hawthorn. They're certainly trying to, make a case of playing finals basketball. But Bulleen very, very disappointing. I think last week they sort of flicked that switch to try and put themselves into 5th gear, but just well and truly brought back down this week.
Being inconsistent, Steve-O, Foxy's girls. Some like Foxy's girls. He won't be happy with that. I think they're 9 and 5 on the season. Bit all over the shop at the moment. Geelong 50 at home went down to one of our favourites, Heavenly Valenti and the DV Eagles, 78 to 50. Tiana Rolfe had 17 and 10 for Geelong. Heavenly fired up. We've been waiting for this. I reckon Destiny and Diamond were there supporting their sister and their little brother Joe. 78 to 50. Heavenly had 16 points and 5 rebounds. Thank you, Heavenly.
Well, that's the thing.
Blue skies above.
Both teams out of form. Heavenly out of form for a few weeks.
She's back.
But it's about time, and it's good to see DV hit the winners list. Geelong scoring 50 is probably a lot better than what they have in recent weeks. So hopefully there's something taken out of that as well.
Great to see DV up and about. Ringwood 76 continue on their smashing ways. They defeated Waverley 49.
Board banger?
Board banger would have taken some rebounds. Beck Nola had 14 points, 15 rebounds. She was banging the boards herself. 2 steals, 3 blocks. Michaela Miller, who's been a star for Waverley this season, had 22 and 7. It's all about Ringwood though. Hawks, get on them.
Yep, definitely. They've got some good talent down there, and it's nice and deep too. It's not just a couple. It's
Robbie
4, 5, 6,
Beck,
7.
The on the coaching panel there. Doing very, very well. Robert Beck, keep it up. Sandy 70 defeated Hume City 46. Broncos just dropping a little bit at the moment. Mel Pryor 16 for Sandy. And Nikki Spencer 11 points for Hume City. Mel's been playing up in the senior team there at Sandy, so she obviously helped them out by dropping back down. Yeah,
and I think it's kind of expected Hume City to drop off a bit sort of this part of the season. Coming up, they've been up and about for the first few weeks. That's expected. They pinched a few wins, but as the season wears on, they'll drop off, and the class of the opposition will start tearing them apart.
Kilsyth got absolutely smacked, 48 to Melbourne 101. Not often we see a youthies team going for the triple figures. Bree Babick had 23 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. Very good. JVJ, 11 points for Kilsyth. All Tigers. All.
Yeah, pretty much. Press on and move on.
Nunna, 57, defeated Bulleen, 54. Bad weekend for the Boomers. Taylor Simmons, 13 points for Flinny's girls. Beth Theodore, 17 for Foxy's girls. Well done, Spectres. Bulleen going away to look in the mirror this week. Let's have a look at the ladders.
That's it. The Terrell Conference, Nunawading, after that win, go to 9-3.
Nunna, Flinny's girls up and about.
That's it. Knox, 8-4. Bulleen now dropped to 9-5. Sandringham, 6-6. Hawthorn, 6-7. Diamond Valley, 4-6. Hume City, 4-7. Geelong, 1-10. And in the Watson Conference, Ringwood, 12-1.
12-1. Now, I don't think a Hawks youth women's team has ever had a start to the season like that.
You'd definitely be right there, I think.
No, I would be right, Steve.
That's why I said you definitely would be right.
I would be right. I am right.
Melbourne 10-3, Dandenong 9-3, Bendigo 5-7, Ballarat and Eltham both 4-7, Kilsyth 2-9, and Waverley 2-10.
And the rep would still be laughing about that win.
Yep,
they'd still be laughing, just giggling to themselves at training this week. Round 10, Sandringham take on Nunawading, on with Flinny's girls.
Yep, Spectres for me.
Eltham, Geelong.
Eltham.
Well, based on what Eltham did last week, how could you possibly tip against them? Ringwood take on the Rat. Now, the Rat will be giggling at training this week. They just fixed up Bendigo. Don't think they'll be able to fix up...
might be a little underprepared.
Don't think they'll be able to fix up the Hawks.
Might have taken the week off training or celebrating, so Ringwood will come in and win the game.
Becknola and the board banger. DV take on Hume. I'm going to go with Heavenly, Destiny, Diamond and Joe to win this game.
That's it. Eagles.
Waverley take on Kilsyth.
Tough game. I think...
I'm going Michaela Miller.
Yeah, I think Waverley. Yeah,
Michaela
especially
Miller.
at home too. They've
big chance for Waverley.
Yep, certainly.
Hume take on Hawthorn.
Hawthorn for me.
Richie Morris and the girls will get this. Hawthorn for me. Dandenong, Bendigo.
Rangers.
I'm telling you
Too
now,
strong at home.
if the Rangers aren't breathing fire this week, if they don't come out smoking hot, then there's something wrong with them. I think Dandenong will get up and win that quite comfortably. The Rat on Sunday back at home against Sandy.
Ooh.
Get on the Rat at home.
Yeah, I'm thinking Ballarat.
I think the Rat will win that. Foxy's girls take on Geelong now. Geelong are sitting 1-10. Bulleen's just come off a couple of games loss. If Foxy's girls don't get up this week, surely they get up and beat Geelong.
Yeah, they do. And
nothing more certain.
They win comfortably. No, nothing more certain. Yep.
Knox and Nunawading take us out for the weekend. I'm sticking with Flinny's girls because I've got no reason to tip against them, to be honest.
Nunawading for me.
Happy with that?
Very nice.
There we go. With thanks to Molten VYC women heading into the second half of the season. Get out there and support your teams. We'll be back on Big V TV next week.